see here. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for the podcast, guys. I'm going to continue recording, but I guess the YouTube channel is going to just miss that. I was just talking about how I look tired and whatever. You can tell probably looking at this video, but I still want to bring you guys some valuable content. I keep this channel mainly on a business, online sales, my journey, barbering, and my career, and I really want to keep it more towards lifestyle and business. Everything from business to personal and spiritual as well. I'm a believer in Christ, so I definitely like to include that and give God the glory for that. But I definitely like to add value in a lot of ways that I can definitely add value to people. And regarding one of the things I want to talk about today is Amazon and business as well, and barbering and stuff like that too, and cutting hair, and the ventures that I might be taking on very soon here. Because the more time wasted, the more longer I just I'm gonna regret, and I don't want to regret. It's one of the things that I hear from a lot of influencers out there is regretting not taking action, not taking, not going in on what you love to do, and making that plan come to fruition or come to life. And I just yeah. So beyond that, guys, right now I've been working on my wholesale, Amazon, and really mainly focusing on wholesale instead of going to the thrift stores, finding books or whatever. Although I did find a huge find. I found a bunch of TurboTax DVDs. Excuse me 1 second. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Had some tea there on the pot, and definitely want to have some tea. But yeah, I found a huge deal with the TurboTax DVDs. And not all of them have sold, I don't believe, but most of them did. And I probably spent maybe $15, no, maybe $5, $8, 10, no more than $10 on this ridiculous find. I usually go to the Goodwill just to find books, because books is what was the foundation of my business. So I like to continue to build that, continue toward that, what has worked for me, to continue to invest in those books, which has worked for me. So, but now I'm very picky with the books. I know I have a lot of dead inventory, so I know that is affecting the profitability of my Amazon account and the fees that may be coming up. So what I have to do is get rid of that dead inventory and get it sent back to me, and then go from there. I know one of the things you can do with your dead inventory is there's websites where they'll buy the books and they'll give you money for your books. So, but I just have to make time to do that and send those books in and see what they can give me. I mean, even if they'll give me 50 cents a book, hey, that'll be at least $20, $30, $50 that I can get back that I didn't ever have. I just got to send it in, and it should be good. They should have a good plan out there. I know there's a lot of book guys out there in this industry, online sales and Amazon and stuff. So that being said, guys, I'm dialing in on wholesale. That's what I'm doing now. I am dialing in on the products that I have found recently that sell well. One of the ways that you can test products is doing retail reselling or arbitrage. Scanning some products while you're at Walmart, while you're at Target, and seeing if there's going to be some profit. Grabbing at least 3 to 5 items, and sending them into FBA, or just have them here at your home, or just even list them and knowing that that product is going to be there. And then once it sells, go and buy the product and send it in. It's really that simple. You don't even have to really buy the products there or just waste money. You can just test it. And if it never sells, guess what? It never sold. You never had to hold the product in inventory and never had to spend the dollars to get it. You could just get rid of that listing. So that's what I do. I test and I get at least 3 to 5 products and see how fast they sell. If they sell fast and they are profitable, I will look to contact the wholesale department as soon as possible, the wholesale department of that brand, and see if I can get a deal with them, and get an account with them and start buying that way. Or you could just even do it with the retail. If you know that if it's gonna make a profit from the retailer shelf, you can always go back to the retailer shelf. You can always go look for them and go find them, or even do the Instacart and buy them from Walmart and get sent directly to you or to your job. I mean, the possibilities are endless. You really don't have to do a lot of work. Just it's a lot of mind work. It's a lot of smart work rather than it is hard work. I mean, it is going to be hard because sometimes days like this, where me personally, I've been feeling very fatigued and haven't been feeling very well recently. So it could be very hard to get my mind right, and it's like frustrating, and I get mad at myself because I'm like, why am I so tired? I need to eat better. I need to take care of myself. So on and so on. You know, and everything else, the emotional state and all that stuff ties into place of what you want to do. For your finances, for your business, your passion, whatever it is that you want to do. You know, having that, your health is your wealth, as I said before, and your wealth is your health. So if you're healthy, your body's healthy, you're taking care of it, and you're eating right, and you're doing good, you're exercising like you should, and just keeping the body in activity, and your mind is active, then you can, you can be do even better when it comes to, making money, make smarter decisions, healthier. You feel better, you feel good, you look good, all that stuff. You get what I'm saying. So yeah, when it comes to wholesale, test the products, send it into Amazon FBA, see if it sells. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just get your money back, sell it, or get it sent back. Worst case scenario, make a couple cents profit. Who cares? Guess what? If you made some profit, you made some profit, my man. Beyond that, I also want to mention, yeah, I'm definitely looking to scale it. I have been thinking a lot about debt and whether and the ideas of debt and how you want to use it. Debt is actually not a bad thing. A lot of people think debt, oh my God, I got all this debt, and they just freak out and they're just so concerned with it. But you know what? There's a reason why you took out that loan for school. There's a reason why you needed that credit card. You needed it for things, right? Well, which is a good thing. I mean, there's good debt, there's bad debt, but it all depends how you view it and how you are able to manage that debt and how you're going to use that debt and whether or not you have the cash flow to cover that debt that you're taking on. For example, one of the things that I've been doing lately is just about every purchase that I'm making that I would make on my debit card, I'm making it on my credit card. Say it's McDonald's, I'm gonna go buy some McDonald's. I make the $10 purchase at McDonald's, $5, whatever it is, and then as soon as that purchase is complete, while I'm eating my McDonald's or whatever, later on in the night, I go over my finances and see what's going on real fast, check on the bank account side, and then automatically send that $10 straight to my credit card. It's the same thing because there's no extra interest on it. It's 0%. If you get 0%, that's great. Starting off, you may have to pay a little extra, but that's okay. As long as you pay right away, you're going to boost your credit. And your credit is something that you can leverage so that way you can get that loan that you want, not just to go to school or investing in yourself for learning and stuff like that, which is I highly recommend that you do. You also want to invest into a business. Instead of taking thousands and thousands of dollars out just to go to school, why not take thousands and thousands of dollars to open up a business or to buy a business and sell a business? There's so many opportunities out there. I've been learning a lot lately. One of the gentlemen that I've been learning from has been Dan Pena, and that guy right there, he is straightforward. I might be related to him. We have like our nose and our ears look alike, But he's a gentleman that I highly recommend you listen to. He's not very easy on the ears. He does use a lot of vulgar language, so he does curse, but he does it in a way that he wants to get his point across. And sometimes you need to hear it like that. Unfortunately, a lot of people need to hear it because it's not easy. And he tells it how it is. As a Christian man, I'm not a fan. I wouldn't want my son or my daughter listening to them. But sometimes you gotta get serious. You may have to say a kind of a bad word sometimes to get your point across, and people just don't understand how and you mean it. I'm not suggesting that you do go out there and curse, but sometimes people just don't take you seriously, and when you do drop a curse word, then they actually really get the idea, But I don't recommend, cursing or whatever, or offending people. But sometimes people, especially that guy, he likes to get his point across, and he'll use curse words and put you in your place and make you really realize where your life is at and where you're headed and how weak you may be regarding the goals and passions that you may have for your life, especially business. So, that being said, guys, Yeah, debt depends how you look at it. What are you going to do with that debt? You know, how are you going to do it? How are you going to invest in it? You just want to take it out and then you're stuck. You don't have a plan. You want to have some type of plan. You want to invest into an industry that you are familiar with. You want to invest into an industry that you're comfortable with when it comes to debt and taking out debt. Um, but yeah, pull the trigger. You know, go. You're not going to know what it's like. You're not going to know what it is. Um, you know, or what it tastes like. For me, my one of my goals is to open up a barber shop. My goal is not to be in a barber shop. Not my goal is not to just stick in the barber shop and cut hair for the rest of my life. My goal is to get, if not one, majorly profitable barber shop. Eventually, sell it when it's time to sell it. And find the right buyer to take over, or have multiple, and eventually sell those down the line. But I'm looking right now. My main step right now is to create businesses that are creating me income. That's the level I'm at. I know Dan Pena, that gentleman, talks about and buying. He's talking about huge deals, which I mean, I'm definitely not prepared for. Am I scared of it? No. The deals that he talks about, if I had the money, if I would, go that route in my life, the way he teaches is a very, very small percentage of people are willing to do that and sacrifice that way. Me, I have a different path. I have a different way of living, and we all have our different desires. You know, he lives in a castle and things like that. He's a very rich man. And I know that God can definitely put me in that position as long as I'm willing to do the work as well. But that being said, in my life right now, I'm looking to get these businesses going, get my experience, live my dream. Having a barber shop or having a salon is super profitable. There's so many ways. We do Amazon FBA, we do eBay. Maybe you follow me, online sales, and guess what? I mean, there's a lot of ways that you can sell products. It could be in store, it can be online, and one of the ways with barbershop and a salon is you can sell products. You can sell hairstyling products. You can sell gel, pomade, clay, beard oil. There's so many things. And the great thing about being a barber or being a stylist is that people are familiar with you. They already are comfortable in investing into you every week or every other week, every month. When they come and get a haircut, they get a style, whatever it is. And you know what? If you have a product and you have your name on it, which is what I'm working on, to getting my own product, as you know, at this time, getting comfortable with online sales. That way, I can scale that thing. One of the gentlemen's barbers that I know of that is becoming huge in the industry is Chris Basio. That guy is exploding in this industry, and he's got his own products, Tune 45 and what have you. And guess what, barber? If you are a barber, you already are a personal brand. People love you. People like you. People want to invest in you. This is why they keep coming back to you. But a way that you can leverage that money, those customers, let alone online sales, which is going to be a little more colder selling, but you can definitely build a customer list and an email list that way. Something else I need to work on. So many ideas and things I need to do. I want to wrap this up though because I'm losing time on this video. You are your own brand, and you can even create your own brand. You may not be a barber, but you can be your own brand on YouTube, on Instagram, with your friends and your family on Facebook, your Facebook profile. People like you, people love you, people will invest in you. Maybe not all of them, and who cares? Who cares about it? You want to come out with a product. Maybe it's barbering product, maybe it's hair or styling or whatever, or maybe it's you want to come out with a pre-workout. You're in the fitness industry and you want to do that. My encouragement to you is to do it. Pull the trigger. Go to Alibaba. Go to these different manufacturers in your area. Find out. Make a phone call. That's what I'm doing. I'm in the process of doing. I don't have my product yet. I have tested products before, and I'm looking to dial in on a product here very soon. Maybe a sea salt spray, a grooming clay product, or whatever, beard product. But the main thing is getting my name on there. My name, because they're familiar with me. My customers, my clients, my family, my friends, when they come and get a haircut from me, they're going to be like, wow, Dan, you got a new product. I'd love to try it, and I'm going to use it on them. They're going to smell it, they're going to like it, and they're going to fall in love with it. They already love me, so, and I love them, of course, and I appreciate them, and everyone that comes in. I'm not just looking at them as a dollar. Of course, we need to make money to live, but I'm going to give them a product that I like as well, and that I can give to them, and they can offer them. And guess what? There's profitable exchange there, and they're going to pay me money, and they're going to be happy. They're going to get some value in their lives. So, guys, there's so many things I can talk about today, but I'm gonna end this really fast because we're already going on 15 minutes here. And yeah, I just want to say, stay encouraged, guys. Don't hesitate. Make a plan. Follow and execute the best you can. Nothing is ever for certain. The place that you work at, if you're a barber, the barbershop you can work in at could shut down for whatever reason. You got to start all over in another barbershop. You may be working at a certain company. They could fire you at any second. So it doesn't matter. Anything can happen. Every day is a risk. Life is a risk. We just get comfortable thinking that it's not going to change. And that when it does change, we freak out. And that's why we need to have multiple streams of income for your family, for my family, and we can make this happen. And that's why the internet, and I've changed this YouTube channel to mainly, helping people's lives and really adding value this way. I do other things that I've done on this channel, testing, and that's what I've done. Just like the products online, I've tested videos and see what works and what doesn't work. What I like to do or what fits my cup of tea. I know I have videos on here that done extremely well that I don't really talk about or do anymore. But that's not something I'm not looking to get into, and that's something that I'm really excited for. So I'm not going to invest my time into that. I'm investing my time into something that's going to work and that I love at the same time. Because if I don't like it, then it just becomes work, and it's not that fun. Even though there's an industry for it or whatever, I definitely want to start making content for things that I like to do, like this. So, business, lifestyle, and more. So, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Like and subscribe. Tell me what you guys want to listen to or hear about. I know wholesale is one of the things that is huge. So yeah, thank you for my podcast listeners. God bless you guys, and to all you guys, and have a great night.